What are we like halfway
Will the
through?
real Troll King please stand up?
I think this is.
I thought that was gonna be the end, and I was like, why am I already at the end?
If you don't grab this guy's shovel, you just die.
Yeah.
It's why that's not necessarily the first thing I would think to do, but
Yeah.
it's creepy.
I thought he was gonna like attack me.
But I was gonna say I think this game came out before Eminem came out with fucking Will the Real Slim Shady Please Stand Up. I think this was '94. Now that I think about it, which is crazy to think about. This guy fucking is slow and lumbering. He walks so goddamn slowly.
Oh, this is the one. Oh, I'll tell you later when it happens.
This, you gotta
This is
talk
where
to
I
this
had a glitch,
motherfucker
too.
to figure out what you gotta do. Which was always my biggest issue as a kid. It was like, what the fuck am I supposed to do?
Did you read all these graves?
No, I didn't read any of
The
them.
graves are pretty funny.
Yeah.
It was like someone lost her head doing something funny. This guy died laughing.
Died Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess that's pretty funny.
They had a bunch of ways of people dying, but like they were like limericky.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you gotta talk to this guy like 3 times to figure out he wants his rat back. And he's just like, it takes so long to like stop and then climb out. Let me, left foot, right foot, up I go. Let me do this bit. And there we go. This guy's moving at like 10%.
And then he talks so quick.
Yeah.
And he's mean. You know, every time he looks at you, he looks really pleasant and like kind of shy, and then he talks and he's a bitch.
I mean,
man.
fucking saved your rat. I mean, we're getting there. Still don't know what you're supposed to do. You're
Where's
supposed to
that
talk to him again.
dirt even going?
No questions, please. Just going behind the gravestone. It's actually a really deep pit, and it's just landing holes. I think this is the only other point-and-click game that we played. It was this and Shivers.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, you could say Shivers too.
I will say, I never
didn't know.
finished Shivers. I finished this game a bunch, but I never finished Shivers.
I'm the exact opposite. I finished Shivers a bunch of times.
I never got past the marbles.
Fucking marbles.
The
dude.
marbles I could never accomplish.
Okay,
so.
well, to be fair, the marbles are total fucking bullshit.
Well, that's the only reason I never finished Shivers.
I just eventually never gave this game the light of day. Because it was like...
I was just really into it. I like storylines.
Yeah. As a kid, I never wanted to do this 4th chapter. It's entirely in Ooga Booga land. Yeah, it was pretty freaky as a kid.
Like that white tree that pops out of the ground?
Yeah, okay, so I didn't keep this in. I might add this in post, but like, there's like
You
a
didn't see
boogeyman.
him?
The boogeyman.
You never saw him?
No, I never did.
It's awesome.
I was like reading the walkthrough. It's like this is like the one time where there's like things that happen without the player's input. And it's like this guy might just walk out and kill you. I was like, oh.
It's not super quick though.
Yeah,
Like if you just
it's just
stand
walk
around
out,
for a long
yes.
time, he like you hear this music that's like bum 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 bum, and then this guy starts crawling out, and then it's like
Yeah.
and then he just kind of stands there for a while with this big goofy grin, and then if you keep standing there, he'll just like leap and then land on you, and it's
Yeah.
just like, oh,
I remember-
it looks at him or something stupid.
Yeah, that's the thing. Whenever you die, they'll always have some stupid quip. That scared the shit out of me as a kid. I did.
I like these kids.
All of this scared kind of.
I never saw the spider though when I played, because I never climbed on it.
Spoiler alert. You might see it this time. That's one of the 2 deaths.
Whoa! Did you forget?
Okay. Well, we'll talk to it. We'll talk about it later. The reason I hated these kids was how much time they were taking to do this
Yeah.
stupid fucking thing. Look at him, his fucking mouth is hanging wide open. Duh.
He just was wanting to laugh at. Oh yeah.
Boo! Wow, and it works.
But like really late. I like their laughs. They're all the same laugh.
I know. It's like one's like maybe pitch shifted up. Fucking. I just know if I was like that guy, a kid really like slowly stands up to next to me and goes, boo! I like kick his teeth in. Or maybe I'll just walk away. This is kind of creepy, but I don't know. What is that? Oh, it's a backbone.
She left all the pieces on the ground though.
Dropping all these vertebrates. Oh yeah, I hated this. You're like a foot away and you have to walk all the way around just to get to this.
She didn't want to turn right.
I suppose a girl never knows when she'll need a foot in a bag, especially in Ooga Booga land.
I remember I was
Or
reading.
like metal arms.
I was reading a Mitch Hedberg joke, and it was like, decapitated or severed legs are perfect stocking stuffers.
That'd be pretty fun. I should do that next
That's what that
year.
made me think of.
I'll look up like gummy worm feet and see if I can like, put those in there.
God.
Gummy
okay,
worm feet. I
it's
just
like-
mean gummy feet.
Have you seen like the 5-pound gummy bears?
Yeah, I bought one for Connor for Christmas.
Oh my God.
He ate like a little bit and then was like, I cannot.
That's it. You could like you would get like the ear, and then you're like
Yeah, I got it as a joke. I didn't think you'd try and eat it.
dead.
It wasn't good though. It doesn't taste anything like a regular gummy bear.
But on
Because
the,
if it did, I bet you could eat all of it, like no
Yeah.
problem.
on the contrary, I'd totally figure that if I had like a 5-pound candy bar, like a Hershey's, you know how they used to do those things for like school, like sell enough magazines, you get
Oh, yeah.
5-pound Hershey. I was like, that sounds amazing. I mean, I never did.
Oh yeah. I always wanted to get the prizes, but I never wanted to do the work.
Who the fuck wants to sell magazines?
Plus, I didn't know any adults.
And that's kind of a weird.
So, and
That's,
you only, it's your parents that do the selling.
that's kind of a weird thing too. It's like the idea that like these people come to school and are like, all right, I'm gonna get these kids to sell things.
Yeah.
It's like the weirdest pyramid scheme ever. I don't know. I never really did any of that. I did like chocolate sales because that's kind of different.
I didn't even do chocolate sales really. I mean, I told, I like asked my art teacher if she wanted to buy any, and she's like no. And then I was like, well, how about you just donate money to me, because this is part of this is going towards my Disney fund.
Yeah.
So you can donate money to me and I'll just buy chocolate for myself. And I started doing that to my friends and like random teachers and like mom and stuff. And I earned like $75 to
Jesus
buy
Christ.
chocolate for myself. And I did, and then I shared it with all my friends.
That's amazing.
It was a cool time.
I remember.
That's a pyramid scheme, I guess.
I think the first year, like, our band did, like, flower sales. So I think the first year I participated, it was like, all right, mom wants flowers, and, like, kid down the street, their parents were like, yeah, let's get flowers. And it was like,
Didn't we mess up on one of those?
yeah, it was like, flower sale pickup, and I just didn't do it. And so I was like, I'll just take these $25. It was the 25 that mom gave me. It was like $7 from the other one. It was on a check, and I'm like, I don't know what to do with this because I'm a kid.
Yeah.
And so I don't think I ever did anything.
I
with
feel like at one point I got the flowers and stuff, but the like order form was in the washing machine or something, so
Oh my
I just didn't know where they went.
I think occasionally I would just do. We did like chocolate Santa. We like I'll just buy like a small chocolate rabbit for myself because chocolate's cool.
And
Oh,
it
yeah.
turned out it wasn't cool.
This character, that's the thing.
I can't wait.
He
I'm
donated his
so
backbone,
happy.
and now we gave him a backbone.
And now his legs grew.
I know. How? That's what they should have done. They should have had his
His
legs be the same
clothes.
size, and just like
Yeah.
his neck is just at his waist, and it's just like his back folds back and forth. So I think he's like, what's the plot at this point? We're like trying to get to Militia,
Yeah,
and he's
so...
like, use this to get to her or something.
Wait, what? No, he didn't. He just gave you this
Oh,
as a
no,
present for
yeah.
his back.
No, yeah, it's like the cadaver or something. And we show it to the kids, and that's how he gets the dude's rat back.
Yeah, because, well,
Because they have it.
yes, the cat's later. The cat's in the clue.
I'm trying to think, what other like fundraising things did we do?
If there were more, I just didn't do it.
It's like the magazine sale was always something. It's not quite the same.
Who had the mattress sale? That wasn't us. They sold like
that
one
was-
mattress.
That was Ducky's grade.
That was such a stupid idea.
I know. Yeah,
That
what
was
is,
really dumb.
yeah, what is,
Wait, you guys are in the same grade?
no.
Wow, where have I been?
It's funny because a lot of my friends in high school were, okay, I had a fair bit of friends in my grade, but like a lot of them from the grade above me, and at least the ones now, like Matt, Ducky, and Tyler, not my grade. Grade under, grade over. Now in college, I have a lot of friends that are seniors and they're all graduating this year. It's like kind of the same thing. It's kind of sad.
Yeah. I'm dying.
Hmm?
I'm dying.
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 Oh. So I think, yeah, they say, oh, just come up here. So I think it's possible for you to just go up and they're just like, I think you die. It's probably a death. Well,
Do you
like,
do that?
no, I just stick I use the box
I didn't
on
even.
there.
I don't think I ever tried that.
Yeah, because you're not an idiot.
Yeah, that's true.
I hate
And then
these
some
kids.
like you. They remind me of those 3 kids from. What movie was that? Was that The Nightmare Before Christmas?
Oh
see
yeah,
that?
I haven't seen that in a while. A lot of this stuff reminds me of that movie.
I kept thinking I'd see the boogeyman from that, but I never did. Because it's not the same thing.
When you say, yeah, it's funny because I don't quite remember what he looked like in this game, and he just looks like a deformed Jack Skellington to me. Like in my mind, that's what I
Who?
think of the boogeyman in this game because I don't quite remember
yeah.
what he looks like.
He's got skin though. He's like green. He kind of looks like a vampire.
Do you remember, like, way back when we had that one, like,
Let's get out of here.
we could send those, like, little pictures of people, and there was that one guy, it was like a picture of a dude that had no skin. It's like, give us some skin!
yeah.
What was that all about?
That was yeah, I never figured out what that joke
'Cause
was supposed to be.
I mean, it's like,
Oh, like a high five.
it's like a high five.
Yeah.
But it's like, I don't remember quite what that thing was. It was like AOL, like, instant messaging, but it
was
wasn't quite. Was it Yahoo?
Yahoo. It was Yahoo.
Okay. I kind of wish I could
Because
bring
mom
that
had like a bunch of relatives in the Philippines that used Yahoo.
back. Yeah.
And then like one friend from high school like got it because I had it.
I had a fair amount of friends that used AIM. So I wish we could bring that back because that's almost the only thing I use Facebook for is just talking to people. But I mean I do
It's
use
called text messaging. Yeah, but it's easier to text message on the computer.
yeah,
like
it's
when you have
I
iPhones.
feel like it's way more casual.
If you blow this horn, I'll hear you. And I'll tell
Okay, this is where my glitch happened. I knew where to blow the horn. It was where the skeletons kept trying to attack me.
I fucking hate that.
And you have to be in the right position,
Yep.
and you have to wait for the tree to have its branch down.
Really?
Yeah,
I don't know about that. I just walked in this position and I was like,
I will.
trying to use the
I will
phone.
show you. I will show you.
This is the most ineffective digging machine I've ever seen in my life.
It's hands. How can it be more? how can it be-
I love how you're just, it's hands.
No, actually, that's not even how they dig. The hands are to like move it.
What is that sound?
Boo!
How are you supposed to dig straight in the middle? You
What's that
don't.
thing in the back?
I don't know, but it's, oh boy,
Where's
is it
the-
spinning. Like it's got
where's
that
the
generic like
dirt?
firecracker horn at the top. Oh, fucking
Oh.
this. These fucking kids always getting in trouble. Where are these kids' parents? That's what I want
The
to know.
kitty cat. Yeah, dude. I always thought there was a third one because of Nightmare Before Christmas, but the parent is probably the spider.
I don't know why every time you say that, I keep expecting you to say Nightmare Before Elm Street.
Yeah, that's who their parent is.
Oh, okay, it's Freddy Krueger.
That dude.
That dude.
I don't think I ever watched that movie.
He's
Maybe
got-
once, but
It's Scary
it was the
Terry.
new
He's
one?
got miniature
that's the
knives
only
on
one
his
I've
hands.
seen. I love the voice actors in this though. These kids are pretty funny.
I think the problem was that I was on a time constraint, and I wanted to
They
get
were
this.
just like, shut up.
I wanted to get this filmed this week because I filmed this Wednesday, and I wanted to record this weekend. So I had to film it, get it all filmed. And I finished it Thursday morning, and I was like, I also want to. Oh yeah, they're just running, and there they go. It was another thing where I didn't move my mouse until they finished speaking, but they didn't.
They waited for you.
Yeah, the second I moved my mouse, they're like. So yeah, cat talks to you. But
You all right, little cat?
I was like, I want to be able to film this and then trim it down to be able to be done today. And I like, it was close because I started exporting this last night at like midnight,
Thank you.
and then it finally finished like at noon.
Wait.
That's
Why
when
is it
that's when we
till
started.
midnight?
Wish to give
Because I was still editing it.
Oh,
Like when Dad was watching Whiplash, that's what I was doing.
is one of my lies, my lady.
that's a good movie.
Yeah, I wanna sit there and watch that.
So I feel
all
like
Oh,
through.
watch it after
Straight-
we watch
straight through.
Birdman. Oscar winner Birdman.
I gotta watch that too.
Oh,
It's funny. That's not at all what I expected Whiplash to be.
Yeah,
I had no
did
idea
not
what it
know
was. All
what
I
to
heard
expect.
was its name. But
I kind of knew what it was gonna be from the Oscars,
yeah.
but I still didn't really.
Did you
get
watch the Oscars?
it. Well, I watched it, but I was mainly watching it because we were watching On Cinema at the Oscars. Tim Heidecker, Greg Turkington. That was great.
Yeah.
That was a really good time.
I bet all I heard is the Oscars were just not that great.
They weren't, and like 2 of the people were talking about political stuff, and like who cares about that? We're trying to talk about movies.
Yeah.
I get that that's real
I
stuff, but
I feel like nobody cares about awards shows anymore. I mean, people care about them for
Well,
like just that time.
people said they had like the lowest ratings, and one reason might be because people watch it online.
Yeah.
Because we streamed it.
By the
We
way,
don't have cable. Oh yeah, no. If you talk to her, it's great.
yeah, you're like,
Oh wait, okay. So wait, see how this branch on the tree in the middle is facing down? The right branch is down.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's up, and you can't call that dude until the branch is down. And if you do, he'll come in and say like, "Well, call me when you like really have a place that you want to get dug out." And then he goes away. And then if you do it again, this dude is like, "Who disturbed my sleep?" And then crawls out of the ground and grabs you and pulls you
Oh.
in. It's
it's like,
weird.
you said, okay, first of all, she's pointing to nothing.
Yeah.
But you could see before I
It
actually
sounds
called
like
it,
Mr. Krabs.
before I called it, I was like facing off the screen to the left. And then I was like, well, I'm not doing it. And then I clicked another again in the corner. And all she did was turn around and then I could use it. I'm like, this is so arbitrary.
All right, if you insist, stand back, miss.
Beep, 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 beep. Yeah, the first time I tried to also, I was like, where's she standing right now? So he was like, that's not a place. And I was like, what are you talking about?
There you go. I really don't advise you to go down there, miss. I'm
Well, not a very good dig job. There's still bones everywhere.
Bones.
Bones is one of my favorite Star Trek characters.
Yeah.
Only in the old ones, though.
I have.
The original.
By the way, how are you supposed to know what the lock is on this?
What? It's all over the place. So
Is it?
like where he pulled out the digging machine, it's on the
Okay.
doors there, and then also where that dog was.
I
it's
was
on
just
the
reading the
doors.
walkthrough. I just don't pay attention.
Oh ho ho. What was she trying to do?
She won't see me.
since you're going to
Interesting. The idea is that let's get back in, not like let's
The
jump
next
out.
1,000 years, they're not like immortal. She's
Well,
just a human.
Add to the bones collection. Like how she also does that.
Yeah.
As
That
a-
guy's gonna come back and say, "Hey, wait a minute."
It's as a way for the developers to prevent people from climbing back down the hole. I remember this. I'm like, I think this is like a long enough cutscene to be annoying. Also, we'll see. The way you get out is you use the dragon toad, and it like digs down.
Why
Is there
didn't you just use a shovel?
Is A, why didn't you just use a shovel? B, is there no bottom to this casket?
I'm sure we'll
You
find
just
a
dig
way
right
out.
through it?
It's not even a casket; it's a closet. Yeah, coat hangers in there.
What does that sound?
It seems we'd best hurry up about it.
Oh, okay. Is that her trying to start the volcano?
I don't know.
So yeah, that's the plot.
Why is she screaming? Like, first of
Rosella.
all, they are in a hole. Like, whispering is fine.
Rosella, I am standing literally less than a foot away from you.
King Odar! What?
Oh yeah, you gotta fucking use the chisel again. There are a couple items that just get like arbitrary use.
Yeah.
It's like, and then your inventory gets like kind of filled up with things you'll never ever use again.
Oh, yeah.
It's like you don't use the lantern again, ever. Her mom has a bunch of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, there are a lot of things that happened that we
You
didn't
don't
talk
really
about.
use
We
her
got the extra
comb.
life from the cat because
Because
we saved the cat and they're like,
Get that
I feel like
foot.
you deserve this. I still have 8 lives left. Ha ha ha.
Cats are cool.
Cats are, yeah. I mean,
In real life, cats have 9 lives too, so.
I was friends with a person and at their house.
You're
they
friends
have-
with the person?
At their house they have a hairless cat.
Ew. But cool. I want to touch a hairless cat. I've never seen one in
It's
real life.
weird. It's weird.
They're like petting skin.
It's
Like,
like-
really warm.
Yeah, that's it. It's warm and it like the way it moves like you expect it
Yeah,
to,
but
but
you
it's just
see it.
nothing you've ever like pet before.
Wow.
Unless
Maybe
you got
I'll
pet
need one.
by it.
Connor's allergic to cats, so.
Majesty, what have I
Yeah.
done?
Don't worry, Princess. I changed myself into this form.
They didn't.
so that I will save
They pitch shifted him for the king, and now that it's just normal.
See, at first I thought that the little toad was King Otar.
got away.
I was about to say, wait, where is she? Oh yeah,
She should have
sounds.
just killed
She
them.
sounds so close as to where she is. Wait, where did that come from?
It just appears
Oh, okay.
in the wind. Oh, but that woman that we didn't see, that you didn't talk to,
Yeah.
and well, I guess we'll see her again. But that's who you're trying to
Yeah,
look like,
that's
and
the
she's
idea.
mourning the death of her husband.
Yeah, the
who
horseman.
is the horseman,
Yeah.
who you haven't seen yet, but he is there.
Oh.
And if you talk to her, she'll like sing. Oh, she'll be like, "I'm dead," and then show you her face.
But you don't actually.
But you don't
see her
really see
face.
it. It looks
Yeah.
like she's got like purple hair and
she
stuff.
just-
And then you just
she-
go, "Ah!" and then you
She
die.
turns to you. Yeah.
You faint. She looks exactly like what you look like.
It was real spooky to me as a kid. Minus like.
Yeah, it was
blue.
pretty spooky.
I like this guy as a character, but again, I just got so tired of like, pick it up. Come on, you really have that much to talk about?
Have you cried your eyes out again? That's funny because that's what really would have happened there. Because we're in. Ooh, boo.
Weird Al has a song called "Party at the Leper Colony," and I never understood the joke until years later because like most of the lyrics are just
Puns.
yeah, it's like you know
Dude, he's good.
the way we say idioms like that.
That's one thing that's really hard to understand when you speak Spanish. Like, they've got a lot of weird idioms. I'm like, what does this mean? And they have to explain it to me.
There's an episode of Archer where he goes to like an island and he doesn't speak the language, but he has a guy there translating for him, and he keeps using idioms. Like, they don't use idioms.
Yeah, I said
Do you
flying
even-
by the seat of my pants to someone, and they were like, what are you talking about? And I was like, oh, sorry.
And he's like, do you even know what an idiom is? Yes, it's a colloquial metaphor. No, it's, well, actually, yeah. And it was David Cross as the voice of a Tobias.
Oh,
That was
nice.
the guy, so it was really,
Oh,
I started watching Arrested Development again. It's still
awesome.
my favorite, the first 3 seasons
Honestly,
at
I still don't mind the newest season. I think that's pretty good.
I
I
just-
just wish it was not split up and all together.
least. I never finished it, and I don't know that I ever will, just because,
Because what's-her-face has a new nose. That's actually
Lindsay?
part of the reason. And then it's like in that 70s show when Lori got replaced.
And
Not
then
that
Eric
Lori
got
was like
replaced.
huge, but it was dumb. Eric didn't get replaced.
Oh yeah, well, he just left.
He left.
Oh,
but then
wait,
he comes
Lori
back.
actually got replaced by a different actor?
Yeah, she gets replaced,
actress?
and they don't really say why, but I'm pretty sure it had to do with drugs because later she like overdosed.
That's weird.
Yeah.
No, I don't like it because it's like, I guess they keep throwing new characters that nobody cares about, and that was because they had to like film each one kind of individually.
Oh,
they
yeah,
couldn't
yeah,
really get
I didn't
everybody
like
together.
that.
And so you get 2 episodes with fucking George Senior, and it's the
Yeah,
most
that
boring
was
thing
dumb.
ever. It's like, I don't
Actually-
care about this guy or anything that he's doing.
This is off subject, but I noticed that you never looked at the casket, and that's supposed to be helpful because you see it, and she's like, "Oh, that's good enough to sleep in." And then he talks about how people sleep in it,
Yeah, well, I'll get
and
there.
that's important.
Yeah, because you have to. I know
have
it's
to
important
know
because
this
I read the
info.
walkthrough. So.
Yeah, well, maybe you should just try. You should just been clicking on everything like me.
Yeah, we wanted this video to actually be 4 hours. So let's keep all the flavor text. Let's don't speed up any walking.
Well, don't speed up this walking. 'Cause
Yeah, there's actually, since everything in this chapter is just
I like this
move
part
one screen.
because they're scared of her.
Yeah. I guess in this time, just saying boo is actually really scary to people.
It's scary because it's what's her name? Lady what? Atburn?
Lady of the Lake. I
Lady
have no idea.
Burn.
Lady Hepburn?
Lady Hepburn.
The Lady Afterburner?
Lady after death. After night.
Lady
After dark.
Knife After Dark?
Knife after dark.
God. And I still occasionally watch that.
You still haven't even spoken to that lady.
Who?
I don't even know if you've like really gone in that area
Where?
where Lady Atburn or
Nope.
whatever her name was. This guy
Yep. It just,
turns into dust.
Well done, princess.
I
like
guess there's
these
like another
dudes.
one though, because we totally see another one later. It's like, I thought we killed that guy.
Thank you, Your Majesty. Oh, I can't believe how that defoliant stinks.
Ooh, child.
Fortunately, I
Yeah,
have no
and the new foliant sinks.
King Avatar, what? They're like friends. You can talk about stuff like that. Oh, you didn't want to listen?
No.
They're just like, it's like probably the same dude that voiced the troll earlier.
I think I listened to them once later.
This is like in Hercules when they're
No, wait,
passing around that tiny piece of meat together.
Yeah, I remember what happened that time. That time I just accidentally clicked.
Wait, what's that?
What? Oh, it's a flower.
Oh, I didn't get that flower.
We use it
I
to wake
never
up the
clicked
troll
there. Huh?
because we use it to wake up the troll because.
Well, you didn't need that flower.
Princess.
I'll show you.
Oh,
For us
okay.
is the whole
But I didn't know there was a flower there.
We must be cautious, or we will never reach the volcanic.
Did you just have the severed leg forever?
No, I mean I gave him the severed head, but I just didn't pick up a flower. I just walked away.
Enter the underground at all now that the elevators collapsed. How can we stop the volcano?
Oh yeah, still.
They're
working on it.
They're just standing around talking right in front of Melissa's house.
Yeah, Melissa's starting up a volcano because she wants to destroy everything. Because I guess that's what villains do.
You know, anytime a villain wants to destroy anything, it's like you're also going to be destroyed.
Yeah,
so what
it's
is
like
the
what's
point?
you're just the world. You know, let's just the world over.
Like controlling the world makes sense because you're alive and everyone's your slave. But
Because you're alive. So this is the issue where you had the dog
your
barking,
tiny
right?
house. No, that wasn't yet. That was later with Valenice.
Oh, okay.
This one was fine.
I remember the walkthrough was like, no, you might have an issue
Oh,
with the
but I
dog
did-
barking.
No, that's not this one. That's well, really? I didn't know that was new.
It's both times.
There's the one issue I had in here. I will tell you.
Oh,
I
okay.
think we found our way in.
Excellent, Rosella.
Stop talking.
What a weird thing to say.
It's really weird that
You're, like,
she's got
standing
like
right
this giant
outside her
hole behind her house. Yeah.
Yeah, why is that there?
Like escape for her dog, maybe.
Do people just commonly just do this? Just hang out like
The
Wait,
deep
it-
breath in case there's no air down there.
that? She didn't even take that deep breath for jumping into the puddle at the beginning of the
Yeah.
game.
She didn't care. There was like a castle and stuff. This I didn't click down fast enough
Yeah.
because
That's the thing. You like instantly have to click down just to keep.
yeah, I thought she'd do it on her own, but she didn't. No.
Come on,
What
Rachel.
the
These
heck?
people aren't that smart.
Her house is like just a bedroom.
Yeah, it's just.
That's
this
her
room.
front door.
Yeah, there's the front door, and then what's the other room for? By the way, this is really weird. It's the way that.
Yeah.
Dog, like,
What kind of dog is that?
dude, it's like a small furry child that only knows how to speak dog.
Man, that looks like ugly chihuahua. If it was like, if
Wait.
it had the face of a rat.
How is this the only animal that can't speak? The fucking plants
She
outside
probably
can
stole
speak.
its voice.
What's the matter? Militia got your tongue?
Did you die from this area at all?
I don't think so.
This is also where I messed up.
What happens?
I messed up when you're going to the closet right now to like search through her shit.
Yeah, through drawers.
And I, like, she's so stupid.
Wait, by the way, did you hear that?
Why
You
did
get
they say
out,
that?
this scarab just goes, Rosella, and that's it. I don't know if I cut him off or something, but he just says that, and that's all.
I think he's telling you what to look for at that point, because you don't know. You're just digging through stuff.
By the way, she's like, pulls out dress.
This is really funny.
I don't know, I
This
thought
is
that
all
looked
of her
pretty cool.
sexy clothing,
Yeah.
but Rosella's a prude,
Ugh.
so
A
it's like a
thong.
thong. But
I guess she isn't that hot, Militia.
I didn't clean up the clothing, so I left and got killed because there was shit all over the ground.
Really?
Yeah. Like,
Wow.
you have to put the clothes away or else she'll find out that you were a home... Or she says, like...
Does it work?
She didn't say homewrecker.
It must be
I don't know, she said something about you breaking into a house, and I was like, oh.
in the underground, so that it may regain its power.
I,
It is useless until
And then now you can click on that chandelier to find out what it is, and then you look at all her other stuff, and she makes fun of her for makeup and stuff.
we'll find out soon enough.
oh, Rosella, one day you'll be a queen, and you'll have all these things in your name as well.
You'll have sexy clothing to try and get people to love you.
No, she's got her dude. What's his name? Edgar? Edward?
Edgar. It's Edgar.
Edgar.
They don't have real names of this.
Not to mention,
Why would that look useful?
That's
Like,
true.
it's just a sock.
This sock didn't make it in with the rest of the clothes. I guess I'll use it. I'll hang on to it.
A thong probably could have been useful for like a slingshot, you know?
Thong shot.
Here she goes. Here she goes.
It's like it's kind of creepy how there's like no music. It's just, it sounds like one of the rooms in Shivers. It's just oh, and then it's just trumpet. A trumpet. So if you go here without the proper equipment, you just get your dick shot off. Fucking. I died to that a couple times. By the way,
Really?
Slowest animation ever. Not in this one as a kid.
Well, they really wanted you to experience how scary he was by seeing every moment. You didn't even like it hurt him, you know. It's just like a stone.
By the way,
And
look
she's
at that
still
jogging
scared.
animation.
Dude, I hate
and-
how she walks. She always walked with toe first. But not all the time. Some like if she's walking up places, but everywhere else it's toe first. And she just looks kind of goofy when she walks because of
I
it.
don't care about what this guy has to say.
What a cool conversation. Probably some joke about something else that doesn't exist.
And she just laughs.
Yes,
At him.
and him.
Yeah, I love him just.
And he's so happy, and
spinning.
we don't know why.
It's true.
This is a big
Eat another one of those pink things.
hook
Wait,
for us.
is that another pink thing?
I am Archduke Fiffily
Because they don't have fur.
But he's a dog.
Do you think
What does he see?
you think furless cats exist here? Do they have furless cats that get made fun of like this?
I mean, we've only ever seen one cat. It was black.
This is like an animal place.
It's like what exists and what
What
doesn't
other
exist.
types of animals are?
Oh,
What
there he
other
goes
types
back
of
to it.
dogs are here? Because so far I've only seen one type of each
No.
animal. Is
We've
that
seen
why?
two dogs. We've
Really?
seen
You've
him
seen
and
a
we've
dog?
seen the fucking malicious dog.
No, I mean in this town.
Oh, in this town.
Like it's
'Cause there's
just
also
one
that
of
black
every
dog.
animal.
Way it couldn't be.
I mean, how generic do you want to get? We've seen two birds. We've seen
What?
3 birds.
That okay. That
Mockingbird,
makes-
Chicken Little, and Treasure. Those are 3 different birds.
Eat the cake.
I tried to eat the cake and the thing didn't. Yeah. you
Yeah,
see-
I guess you only could eat the cake when it was his party. You know, that's kind of weird. How come they never ate it at his party?
Doesn't she comment on the type of cake that it is?
It's lemon.
Why?
Lemon cream.
Is that like relevant? Is that a joke?
I don't know.
Or is it
If
just
it
lemon?
is, it's over my head.
Yeah, I don't know. Could you imagine like walking into somebody's house and it's just like this massive shaft with stairs that go
Oh
everywhere?
God, not again.
I read this book in like 8th grade called House of Stairs. It was pretty interesting. It was like a bunch of kids and it's just stairs that continually and like platforms, and if you go up then you appear at the bottom. And it was like all about like the Skinner box.
This part was confusing for me.
Yeah. I was like, wait,
I mean,
what
I
am
knew to
doing?
use the sock on the angel statue because I looked at it before.
I was looking at the walkthrough and I was like, look at the statue. What? What? I'm waiting for something to, oh, okay. And boarded
And then
up.
she calls it tacky if you look at the top
It's
of
all
it.
tarnished.
I'm so good.
That's doing the trick.
That's why that was useful, to throw a stone and also to wipe something off.
Yeah, I forgot.
You could
yeah.
have used the thong for that too.
I'm a hungry little tot.
Wow, that worked out really well. Her socks are actually steel wool.
My taste runs more to
A
food
hungry
than
little
sleep.
tot. I'm hungry for
If you
some
give me
tots.
what I need, you'll see me perform such a deed. The
See, this was
ground
really
is soft, the
confusing for me
water's
because I was
soft,
like, I don't have any fruit. And I was like,
I
do I have
feel
to trade?
I feel like
something?
that could be expressed
feed
in
me
a lot fewer words.
Feed me grapes.
Feed me Seymour. I just want some golden grapes.
Please just feed me golden grapes anymore.
I got golden
He
grams.
keeps eating me blood, and I just it's okay, but
Fruit Loops is spelled with 2 O's.
dude, I tried to use fruit in
Fruit.
word with friends too. Didn't work.
I was thinking-
But AECIA worked.
was that AE?
AECIA. Let me check. It's probably still on here.
AECIA. Look up the definition for that.
And then ACIL.
Can't believe that worked.
Quickly, Your Majesty, the doorway is stuck partway open.
I remember I was like, alright, there's a triple letter and a triple word. I have a Q, and I just want to get both of those. So I stuck the Q on the triple, and like, what do I have? QUINS. Alright, that's dumb.
Yeah, I don't like. I guess a lot when I have cues. I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, who the fuck knows keywords? Down I go. Yeah,
Why
it's
did
just
it
right
lead there?
What is straight backwards, like towards us?
Someone's home, probably. Okay, so if you didn't grab the flower, in the window there would be a flower.
Wow, that's pretty funny. It did it again. He said, "We must
And
hurry,
then you have to
Rosella." And it
remember
just-
how he does this.
Yeah. I mean, just to be between us, it's
It's
not
not
that
that hard, but
The first time I
Okay.
did it, I was like, "What are you doing? Nothing's doing anything."
it's pronounced Eesium, and it's the fruiting body of rust fungi, which bears chain-like or stalked spores.
Aecium. Ecium.
And then what's Eciol then?
Oh yeah, we're missing the story. This is the longest chapter, and this is the most bullshit chapter. I hated
It's the
it.
same thing.
This is like, this chapter alone was like 50 minutes, and I chopped that down a lot because there's a lot of walking.
Yeah.
A lot of walking and a lot of. Wait, hold on.
You didn't even wish him happy
Okay,
birthday.
so like directly above the cake to the right. The fuck is that guy?
a pig?
Like with the green
He looks like maybe a
like a
lion.
gopher.
He looks like a starving lion.
Wait, who's speaking?
This guy.
Oh yeah.
What are those guys? Are those gophers? Because that'd be funny, because that's what you call people's henchmen, don't you?
I don't know.
If this is a pig.
Yeah,
those
okay, so
eat-
from right to left, you got like pig. Was that a duck?
A duck? It's gotta be a duck.
bear.
His bears. His
Fucking
bill is screwed up.
That guy. Is that like a raccoon or something?
Maybe I think it's a lion.
Yeah, the one right
And
by the
then-
candle looks like he could be like a fucking a character in like
bobcat.
Crash Team Racing.
I never heard of such a place. You just made that up, didn't you?
So I did. I quite like this guy's voice acting.
Plains of petulant possums.
Maybe they're possums.
The island of ill-natured iguanas.
Okay,
He's not an iguana.
that
so-
guy. You got.
Greatest bird seed in the land.
Make her put the moon back into the sky.
Oh, yeah.
Where's that bird?
He's right there. You can see the.
Oh
is
my
that a
God.
bow or is her head just like separated from
It's
her body?
a bow connected to her bonnet.
And it's the same color as the floor.
Yeah, I don't remember her being that small.
But I remember her being that annoying.
I hate her.
Yeah. So, they want us to toss the moon back. Stick the moon back in the sky. And so we can do that.
Why is she still screaming?
Did you ever see Chicken Little? Like the movie? It was like a.
No, it looks stupid.
I'm pretty sure it was stupid. I saw it. It wasn't like. I didn't hate it, but I don't remember it like at all.
Yeah, I have a problem where like if I don't like what it looks like, it's really hard for me to watch it. Or like if the concept seems weird, it's so hard to want to watch it. Like I knew I would like Birdman, but I just had such a tough time getting there.
Uh huh.
And then I watched it and it was awesome.
I'm trying to think of like movies that like I don't know did that to me. I can't
John
think
Wick did that to me too. I didn't really want to see that.
of- I just had never heard of it. I don't. It's surprising. Like everybody I talked to about that movie, they have no idea what it is.
Weird.
I guess it's just.
It wasn't very pop like
yeah, it wasn't marketed heavily.
advertised.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
It's like something I would do.
Oh, thank you. She's so sarcastic.
Oh.
I like how if you forget to grab an item, like you should have observed the chicken and taken the feather off, but they were like, well, she forgot, so here it
Oh, you
is.
can do that?
Yeah,
Oh wow.
because it's like, it sticks out in the shop, so you're like, I guess I need to remove that feather.
Huh. Oh yeah. If you don't shoot the moon and they don't let you leave,
Yeah. But
Which
you
is-
didn't eat the cheese.
which is I did not eat the cheese. I missed
Didn't
out.
take that moment.
So yeah, now I gotta give the statuette to the snake oil salesman, and then he gives you some serum.
Here you are.
To walk back.
the
To
magic
wipe on,
statuette.
like, really?
I just knew that this is what you needed.
No, like, okay, so if you talk to him first, he talks about serum he can give you to give you whatever.
Sev. A salve.
So earlier, if you were like not using walkthrough, you probably would have walked into that area with the werebeast and been like, "How do I get through here?" And then you talk to him, and he's like, "I have a serum that'll turn you into whatever animal you want." And you're like, "What?"
I know as a kid I did that.
Yeah.
I figured out to like stick the hair in, and then I ran through, and then you get to the other side, and then I think that thing drops out of the sky and just kills you. Because
One
you didn't
thing-
save what's his face?
The one thing that
Artemis.
was dumb
Artemis. I don't know.
was that like I walked in there, and then I pulled out the serum to like use it, and then she walked out and then uses it on the outside of the forest and then goes back in. I'm like, why didn't you just do it? I did the same thing though.
I slowed it back down because I walked through this area, and I think this is the only time I walked through this area. I walked through and then I
You
walked
want to
back.
show them the scenery.
Yeah, I mean, you know, what's up with that tree?
It is pretty cool.
How did that happen to the tree?
It's really cool.
Why are there sticks stacked up like that? I will agree that does look nice.
The tree fell apart and then somebody just put sticks right there to clean it up.
Fucking this guy.
This was annoying because you can't wake him up unless you talk to what's his face.
Artemis. Mm-hmm. Fucking stag dad.
Stag dad. And then Artemis won't talk to you until you do this.
Yeah.
So either way, you have to get blown a million miles away, and then also you have to go away.
Stop fucking sleeping on the job. I got a question. These guys are like the people who are like trying to keep everything in shape. And we'll see even more later with like the king and queen of the land. What are they doing? How do they let all this happen? Do they just have no idea what's
Yeah.
going on?
Like, this guy is just sleeping.
Forever.
The other people are just hanging out in the sky, doing whatever. Like,
Yeah.
how has no one noticed that stuff is going down?
Sick and tired of sky people.
It's like,
Stupid.
it's like all these little places are just little towns, and then the people up there are like the president, and then they just don't know, and so they haven't done anything. And no one's complaining, no one's saying anything. So everything's just falling apart, and they don't even know.
Yeah, they're just on an eternal vacation. They're like, whatever. Not even
No
here.
one's called us, so how are we supposed to know?
There's no way we're supposed to know.
Whoa, this is a weird song.
Yeah.
That sounds like a weird
Just
church
because
song.
I think this is even like sped up even more. It's funny seeing how much it slows down after doing it. Yeah, that works somehow. I remember I figured that out as a kid. I think that's about as.
Lord Attis.
That might have been as far
Perhaps
as
a
I
drink
got.
from the river of life will give you strength.
Look at
It's
that!
a
Look at that
river of
pose!
life.
Look at that fucking stag pose. It's like,
Man, he looks weird.
yeah.
But he looks awesome. All the people
way
that
he-
turn from like people, like
Like-
scary people to regular people look awesome.
The way he transformed back was incredible.
Let us hurry, Valanice.
He goes that way.
Yeah.
So how does he get across the river then?
Just fucking jumps.
Maybe everyone can swim but Valanice.
Are there ever like times where she falls into the water or something?
Yeah. You just keep clicking on the water or the mud and then she'll just drown.
No.
That was a dumb decision.
There is one part where she swims, and it's in the dream. She swims in the dream.
Oh
world.
yeah.
It's like a cutscene for whatever reason.
This part was a dumb decision.
That's-
Look out! Now she's bleeding for real.
She's just bleeding nectarines.
The curse is stronger than I am, but I will not let her die.
The music is kind of funny.
Yeah.
I wish I could have helped you more, Lord Attis. But now I feel I must go to my daughter. I think she's in a dark land beyond these woods, and that she is in grave danger.
Wow, grave danger, huh?
Enunciates so well.
Is in Uga Booga.
Wait, how did that chapter end?
The swamp
The chapter. Oh wait, she's down in below. I forgot that.
monster.
See what?
She's down by the volcano. Controls.
Oh yeah.
You evade him, but first
How does she know she's on the other side? Like, why does Valanice think that Rezel's on the other side?
Well, if you would have looked in the magic mirror, you would have found out.
Oh, the statuette.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's. I forgot that's what that does.
Yeah, you look in and then you see her like falling out of that bucket.
Oh yeah, that's right. It fucking looks like a turnip. Like the hair.
And just wiping turnip all over her body.
The sound though.
It's weird that she like throws it
This is
just all over the place.
Fucking candy tail sound.
Just throws it.
I feel so
Candy tails.
You barely even taste the
I'm the gentleman
jackalope
with
hair.
my candy tails.
You hear me, man? Okay,
Annoying.
That's terrifying.
I wish you would have sped up this part because then you would have seen just how fast it could be.
100% or like 1,000%.
Have you ever seen a bald bear? Because those are a lot more terrifying than that was.
Yeah, I think I got to this as a kid.
Don't think
You do that.
ever run so fast.
And then for no reason at all, it's just like, ah, Spookman. I was prepared to walk away, and then he's just like, zoop.
Yeah, it was like, wait.
Doesn't
what?
even say anything.
No. It's like felt her. He felt her in danger. So yeah, this is the part where I went behind the house. I was like, it's time.
It's not time.
No, wait, no, it wasn't.
It's, yeah. We got a lot of bullshit
Yeah, I
to
forgot.
I think we gotta-
These guys.
do. Hello. There's like a full 2 seconds between each one. That last one is just Louis Armstrong. That's all they say.
Then she just walks away.
Yep.
Like we're full from
Bored,
that foot. So.
not interested in you guys. If you walk by as Rosella without feeding them, do they just eat you?
I don't really know. I don't think I ever tried that.
Hey, that wasn't very nice.
She talks so slow. It's like a learning English
Wasn't
CD.
Hooked on Valenice. All right, so this is where I die because
I am Valenice of Daventry.
so
Repeat after me.
what happens is the walkthrough said just walk to the left and walk back to the right and then climb up the rope. I'm like, there's no fucking rope. And so I'm like, whatever, I'll just climb up the web. What happens? Let's see what happens.
You forgot what happened.
I forgot what happens. I was like fairly sure I die. I'm like, whatever. Let's just see. Oh. The fucking Artemis, whatever his name is, comes back with an even bigger basket and
Yeah.
puts the spider in.
The bigger basket, which is just his hands have grown.
That
a
was
lot.
one of 2 deaths. And then I walked back and forth a lot, and it doesn't really make sense how. Yeah, I just fucking did that. What I did was I walked up, I walked back, I walked up, I walked back, I walked to the left, back to the right, left. I checked his mailbox, I closed his gates, and then I came back and I'm like, oh, there's the rope.
Very strange.
Yeah. And it's all just so I could get to fucking that. Fucking femur. Because he's just got one now.
Beep, beep.
Beep.
I like when you stare at him and he's like, "What are you looking at?" And then those dudes on the wall, you like talk to them, and then
Who?
she's like, "Oh, hideous," and he's like, "Oh, it's not too good looking at you either."
Huh?
And then they're all like, "Ha ha ha." Those little
The-
faces on the wall.
Oh, you can
and
interact
that.
with us?
You can interact with like everything in that room. You just don't want to have fun.
No, I just don't want to fucking waste my time.
Wasting your time is the whole fun of the game.
Wow.
You're playing like this like it's your job.
That's why.
How about you learn to have fun?
I'm sorry, we were under some time constraints. I had like a day to finish this game.
You don't even talk to her to get spooked?
No, I don't get
How much time could that take? At least
Enough.
30 seconds.
This dog, we stay on this screen for way too fucking long.
When we were kids?
No, right
Oh.
now. It's going to be like 4 minutes on the screen
Oh,
because
yeah.
of how long this takes.
It's like, why did he jump out at her but not Rosella?
Oh, fucking no.
There were times where I stood there with Rosella and he just disappears back into the wall. He never jumps out or anything.
Good dog. Nice dog.
Have a femur.
Have someone's body part.
Just stick it in your mouth. Ooh, yeah. He moves so slowly.
Like, he says how she's like the only person who's ever been nice to him. But like, maybe it's because he's a jerk to everyone, you know?
And you, not such a bad human.
A bad human.
Not such a bad human. Yeah, you gotta talk to him a couple times. You gotta get his
You were the
fucking
first creature
medallion.
to be kind to me.
It's
I lost my
Ned Stark.
master and mistress.
This is what?
Edward Stark.
Edward Stark? Edward Norton?
Fellow,
Edward Norton.
what happened to your people?
I'm Team Edward Norton.
My master was beheaded by Melissa's foul gargoyle and
cursed to ride the skies in search of his
Beowulf.
died a grief short
Meow.
He's like those people that really annoy me when they're mean to everyone and then like are mad when no one's nice to them.
Have you seen
I'm a
Beowulf?
mean dog. Yeah, I remember watching it in high school and I thought it was hilarious. I didn't like it that much. I thought it was funny.
I don't know anybody that really likes it. I haven't seen it myself.
I mean, it looked pretty cool, but like it is just was so much goofy stuff was happening.
Yeah.
I kind of want to watch it again.
Really?
I have a thing for watching like bad movies is really fun for me.
Yeah.
Because it's just really fun.
Thank you,
Like some anime that's like really bad is the same exact way. It's just so goofy. I'm like, how is this real?
The danger just becomes with how, you tread a very thin line between being bad and entertaining.
Yeah.
It's like if they try to be bad, there's a good chance that it won't be entertaining.
I was trying to explain The Room to someone, and they were just not accepting the idea of watching it. And I was like, dude, just give it a chance. It's bad, but it's good. It's like a good bad movie. They're like, that doesn't make any sense. I'm like, dude, just watch it. I love her. She's wonderful.
Yeah, this character, as little as there was pretty interesting to me.
The interesting part is the end.
When I played this, you see, oh, there he goes. The horse at the top right.
Oh, yeah.
I
So
forgot,
you're supposed to know the horseman's riding around.
Yeah, I forgot about that. And I was like, oh, was that going to be the boogeyman? And I was like, no, it's just
No,
the
it's just a
horseman.
horseman. I kept trying to like do things. I kept trying to give the 9 lives to him. Or the 1 extra life.
This is the other part where I die.
Oh, this is a glitch, too.
This is the dumbest thing.
When I was playing this, there's a glitch because, like, I don't know if it's because of the emulator, but you're supposed to walk like you are now, and you just keep walking instantly, and then you try and stick it in the door, which is where you're heading.
Yeah,
But-
unless you're me, and then stuff like this
Oh.
happens. Stuff like this happens. Stuff there.
Yeah, so this is the glitch. Because in the past it didn't do that, but because I guess someone said it's because of how fast our computers
I think
move.
that might be it.
And it exploded it exploded probably 5 times on the way there for me.
This is where I'm trying to just use it on the door. I was like, maybe I gotta stand by the door. Maybe I gotta examine the door.
And use it on the top of the door.
Yeah.
It would seem that keeping
But it's not supposed to happen, basically.
She says something like, it would seem that keeping a live firecracker would be a bad idea.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fuck you.
Don't patronize me. Now run away.
Yeah, just use it. I even had
Didn't
it.
you already try it?
I had it earlier. I
Yeah,
even saw
you
it.
didn't click on it?
it would seem that keeping a lit firecracker in one's pocket isn't the best course of action.
What would happen?
How can you put a lit firecracker in your pocket in the first place? That is
Count Vladimir
fire in your pocket.
I got a question.
devoted husband,
You know, like modern
Forget about blowing
firecrackers.
up. You'd be on fire.
Stick a modern firecracker in your pocket. What happens? Like when it blows up.
It probably just burned your leg. It probably wouldn't explode your body. Those are some pretty powerful firecrackers.
Yeah, look at all those fireworks that happened.
The door is fine though. Well, I guess it blew up the inside. Let's see if anything in the inside is messed up.
Nope.
Nope, it looks perfect to me.
Ah, but there's
What are we
cracks.
looking through? Like a triangle in the wall? Like a window outside?
It was originally an observatory, and they pulled out the telescope, and then they buried a dude in it. So, did he die?
No,
Is he
what's her
actually dead?
face? Militia, I think, took his head and like put it in there, and or he was like in battle or something, but then she put his head in there, so he couldn't find his head.
I actually spent a very long time. That's why I cut across the screen. I spent because it was taking way too long for him to appear, and it just wasn't. Also, there's like no music.
His head looks so goofy. Hurry up.
And there we go.
They haven't even said a word to each other.
What if it wasn't his skull? She's just holding out a skull.
Like it's
just goes-
Rosella's head. He looks like a duke.
Maybe that's just the only skull there.
I love his wife. Can't wait for her to show up.
And live happily ever after.
Curse that was placed on me.
Voiced
My
by
Lady Rasputin.
what's that one dude? Puss in Boots.
What?
What's that guy's name?
I don't fucking know.
Antonio Banderas.
Shrek.
Oh,
Voiced by Shrek.
voiced by Shrek. I
Dude,
love this part.
where did she come from? Was she buried in there? Oh, she's so hot.
Right? Like, who would have expected that?
You, my dearest darling.
Oh, look at that calf. Oh,
Like, why is she dating that guy? He's not very attractive, and she's got beautiful flowing hair.
well, there's not much competition. I mean, it's either him, or like fucking Catamara.
Boogeyman looks kind of cool.
I have heard that you may be able to help me.
Consider it done.
I still.
Why is she like trying not to swoon right now?
He's standing a little bit too close, and she's just kind of like,
Not summon him, for he will not be able to hear you. But he will always come to you anywhere on the surface land.
Anywhere.
So she just blows. This is when fast traveling finally appears.
Yeah, and it's
And it's still not that fast.
it's not that fast.
Well, actually, compared to like fast traveling on Skyrim on
Well, like
the
including loading
PlayStation,
times. Oh my
that
God,
takes
yeah.
minutes.
When
After I played it on computer, I like never went back. I couldn't go back.
By the way, I never saw this as a kid. I never got to anywhere near this until I was
think-
like, what the fuck
Right.
is this?
I think I did once when I was a kid, and I think it was from like skipping chapters and stuff.
When you were talking about Chicken Little interrupting you everywhere you walk, this is the dumbest thing.
Oh yeah.
Every single time you walk in the screen,
I always have to.
they
press
come
the
to you, and I'm
skip
like,
button really fast.
I was expecting like an actual cutscene. I was like, no, it's just that. That's it.
Yeah, it is dumb.
And then
Like, why do they? It's like,
why-
did you forget the melody? Do you need to hear it again?
and then like
It looks like flying shrimp, or like,
seahorses.
yeah.
When we were at like the dragon's
you're
place,
not going to the other place. I see.
when we were talking to like how the dragon's path is convoluted, this is convoluted. You have to click at the top left every
I
single
know.
time. Just fucking walk up there. We get it.
I kept trying to click up, and I was like, why won't she show up?
I know. It's super annoying. You have to come like through this place so many freaking times because it's like,
I
let me
thought you
come
only
up
had
here.
to come up 3 times.
I don't know, but it's like,
That's still a lot.
come
for
up here,
clicking, like-
talk to somebody, go back down, do something, come up, talk to somebody, go down, do something. That's what it was like over and over. By the way, first time I was like, all right, just get the thing. Oh, nope, okay. It looks like I clicked off, and she's just gonna scoot back down.
And then jump. Wait, why did she?
She jumped like a foot. I didn't.
She could have just stepped. It would have taken less
The
energy.
way she like lumbers down that branch is so.
in a dress.
In a dress, yeah.
You
And
play the flute. And get
no,
out of there.
you can't play the flute.
Oh wait, yeah, you have to do the slides.
Yep. And fast travel.
Yes, I hate that stupid horse. There's like not really a way to avoid him.
I know. It's like, yeah, take the slide. Ambrosia is what you need.
Now you can go to
What
that
even is
woman's
ambrosia?
home. Ambrosia in The Sims is what you use to bring the dead back to life.
Oh, okay. By the way, so you put it in, and then it starts growing fruit,
And then you
food and
grab
stuff.
food.
You get fucking pomegranate. This is like,
You can get the pomegranate as many times as you want too.
really?
Yeah, you can go back and grab it again.
I have
I think this is the silliest thing.
See this strange
Earlier here is like, I will not stop until I fix my wife.
He played the flute through her entire explanation. He like didn't care to listen to what she was saying.
Generation,
Not only did he not care,
it could help
but
Ceres, but no.
it's just like, probably not. If you just tried it, you would have known. Oh yeah, just do that, and boom, fixed your wife. Thanks for the help,
He's too
Addis.
proud.
I don't even know where you stuck it.
And his wife is gorgeous too. Honestly, she might be prettier than the blonde. She definitely is prettier than the blonde.
What about
She has a
Rosella?
wonderful voice too. You know what? Screw Rosella.
How I missed you.
It's the same voice as Valenice.
Dude, but more luscious.
I must
But like if I was talked to like that all the time, it would get really frustrating.
The volcano.
Like talking
If I
so slow.
talked to you like this.
I love
The
you.
forest has sustained much damage from Alicia's ugly curse, and I must make it right.
And I must be.
Geez, sound at least a little bit interested. Alright.
Talk
Have
her
my
up. Look at her
deepest
feet.
Thanks, dear lady.
They look kind of goofy.
Yeah, they do look kind of goofy.
They're like rabbit's feet. Talk to the frats.
What are they called?
The fates.
Fates, yeah. I actually messed up the first time I did this. I don't know if I keep it in or not. Yeah, no, I didn't.
Her shadow turns bright blue on the ground. I think the fates look cool.
Yeah, they look pretty cool, but like, what are they just hanging out in space or something?
That's their lives.
A shitty life.
Who are you?
We are the Fates, mortal.
I am Clotho. I spin the fates of women and men.
Clotho.
It's funny because they're spending their time talking to her. They're like pretty cool. Like, can any human go up there and talk to them?
I am Atropos.
They need the other horse.
Fates of women and men.
Yeah, but you severed my fate because everything sucks right now.
So
Fix it.
you're the ones to cause for all this shit?
Imprisoned by Militia.
She's
And I
pissed.
fear for her life. I
Is
must
this like
go
fucking,
on and titanium
this like customer
immediately.
support? I'm not happy with the way that my life has been woven. I'd much prefer,
Mab.
anything else.
Where is this map? How can I find
Mab.
her?
They said mauve, and then she said mab.
Yeah, like first thing she does is like,
It's like an American saying
man.
quesadilla in front of a person that just called it a quesadilla. Pretty embarrassing, Valenice. Pretty
Bye.
embarrassing.
And so now we gotta find Mab in the land of dreams. Quick, where do we go to do that?
Skip it.
Where could we sleep?
Look how fast those guys are spinning.
Yeah, I know. Like for whatever reason.
Hey.
For whatever reason, that one screen where the two like seahorse things talk to you, she moves so freaking slowly. It's like
Yeah.
one step per
Actually,
second.
I found that at some points, if you keep clicking, it'll make you move faster.
I wasn't sure about that because like
I like
sometimes
kept
I did
testing it, and so it doesn't work everywhere though. That's the annoying thing.
that. It's like I was like I remember this being a thing as a kid. Oh yeah, I have to open the gates because I closed them before to get the rope to appear.
These conversations take forever.
Oh my god, yeah.
He like slowly.
That's the reason I don't like this guy. I would like him so much, except he just wastes my fucking time.
Exactly. I am Valenice.
I am valid. We
And
know.
I have a dreadful problem.
Deadful.
And I am Dr. Mortis Cadaver. Do come in, Lady Valenice. Let us talk.
Let us talk.
Let us pray.
Uh,
Pretty good pray, come.
uh,
Prayer.
I
Oh,
am
sorry,
Dr. Mortis Cadaver.
Shut up.
Your service, my lady.
Shut up.
yeah.
Something
Shut up.
What's in
Just
that
shut up.
box?
Shut
I
up.
can't remember.
What's in the box?
I don't think.
I don't ever use it.
I don't think.
What does
I
that
listen.
say?
It's the spare parts for like cars, probably.
What's the most advanced technological thing in this place? Is it that fucking? Is it the guy's like grave digging
Dude,
vehicle?
probably. Everything like they don't even have real lights; they have candles. Well, he's got a light right there.
That's true.
Boy,
He
that
likes-
might be the most.
He likes to mix it up. We got candles. Also, we got like this one light. This is the
Is that a
only one.
sewing machine over there?
It looks like that, or like a drill thing.
So like that table right there is how he like does work on people, and then I guess in between the legs is where he keeps his sewing machine.
If somebody's a little bit too like long, then it's just like dick drilling.
This is kind of cool. I was really worried that this is what was gonna have to happen every time I went into the dream world,
Oh my
though.
God. I don't know. Does it like normally dim? Do you remember it dimming? I
No,
remember it
I
dimmed
don't
just
think
for
it
this
dimmed.
part. Like it did that, and I was
Maybe
like,
it
did
was
my
just a glitch.
computer like brightness change? Oh yeah, she goes there.
Scream running.
Yeah, and then it's like
Maybe
totally
your
fine.
computer became unplugged and then replugged in.
But I don't know how that would change like the.
I don't know how that would.
By the way,
That-
look at her
that I
swim.
don't-
Look at that background.
There's like sparks coming out of
And
the
then
water.
oh, there we go.
Maybe it's like tiny piranha attacking her as she swims. I like this part. This part is pretty cool.
This part was pretty crazy. I get there, and this thing just starts fucking rolling at her, and then she starts screaming.
It's cool.
I was just so sudden. I was like, what the fuck?
My lady, are you all right?
You standing there the whole
He
time?
was looking at his stuff.
Don't you have anything better to do?
Why does he have a wreath right
She
there?
was frozen.
It's mob
She was a
villains.
solid
Is
block
you
of
know
Volanies.
Valenice
Volanies.
voluntarily?
Was never
Voluntarily.
known for her warm personality,
My name
but
is
that doesn't sound right at all.
Voluntarily of Daventry.
It looks like things are worse than we knew. I must go. Thank you, Dr. Cadaver. You've been
Dude,
very
we only got 20
kind.
minutes left. You know what that means?
Party?
Fucking walking!
Oh.
I wish you the best of luck, Lady Valenice.
Shut up.
Farewell.
I think this is the last we talked to him.
He's a cool dude. You didn't even look at his spare parts. You know it's important because the box isn't like really well drawn.
Yeah, it's not like a part of the background.
You still haven't gone in that one woman's house.
Who?
Oh, I guess you don't know. I guess you
Are you talking about the
haven't
Dreamcatcher?
learned that you had to.
I have
No.
seen Mab.
Not
She
yet.
has been frozen into a lifeless statue of ice.
Who are you talking about? I haven't been in the
You'll
movies.
see.
Ice
You'll see.
always melts in the spring, mortal. Perhaps the Lady of Spring can tell
Not
you
always.
what may be done.
Not if it's in a
Oh,
freezer.
The flower.
I hate this. It's like,
She of the
talk
forest.
to the lady this spring, and then you go down, and it's like, okay, and then you talk back to these people again.
I always put the crown on their heads when I talk to
I think I
them.
did it like once or twice. I
I
think
put it on her head sometimes too.
I think what I did right here is I sped it up, and I kept the audio
Let me see.
at this speed,
May I ask?
and it just might not have exported as well, which is a shame because I think that's what like the entire ending is. I gave up on like.
And she has been placed under a
I don't know, maybe I'll
terrible
fix that in
curse.
post.
She's been frozen like a block of ice.
Did you watch Frozen?
She didn't even look. Yeah, I thought it was okay. I mean,
That's all I was saying.
Frozen, you say?
it was entertaining.
Let me
It was mainly entertaining if I was not
I do
sober.
recall.
And then it was mainly entertaining because I liked how they did the artwork.
Uh-huh.
Like, there's that one song, Love is an Open Door, and like there's this part where
By the way, hold on. Let's take a look at her. She's just fucking arms
she
up.
doesn't even care. She's just like her husband who plays the flute right through
So
Valenice's
fucking-
talk.
What the fuck ever? I don't give a
I
shit.
am busy. But during that song, there's this one part where like the dude like jumps onto a chair and then the chair like turns and then he lands on a table. It was just a really smooth move and I was like, you didn't notice that.
Yeah.
Okay, no, this is where it glitched. So the dog never stopped barking when I kept showing up. So I had to keep leaving and coming back and leaving and coming back and finally it stopped barking.
Right out of the sky.
There's a part where you go down and then they leave and then you come back at the floorboards, accidentally like click down and then just walked out and they're like, fuck, call back in, but I got that. Fucking otter dog.
Oh.
Oh.
What?
That dog does not see many other dogs. It's only got one thing on its mind.
What do you have in your mouth?
Wait, what?
Let me see. No matter, you naughty.
Wait, what was in his mouth?
Let's go watch the fireworks.
Wait, so like you didn't even do anything?
No, was I
Nothing
supposed to?
Yeah, you're supposed to use the ambrosia on his nose and then he stops.
Really?
Well, that's what I did.
I mean, that
I
makes,
didn't know you weren't. You didn't.
that
have
makes
to.
complete sense. I was like, I don't know why that just doesn't straight up work. Like, or why that works. I could just crawl up and then it's like, oh,
This is also when I went and looked at her makeup and stuff, and she sat in the chair and made fun of her.
maybe it's like if I make it like 900%, then it doesn't, you don't,
No
quite
sound.
hear it. There's no sound.
It's, the speed of sound
The
is
speed,
impossible
yeah.
now.
This is dumb. This is dumb. Why'd you have to go all the way there to get the crystal? Why'd you have to come all the way here to supercharge it?
Where's that dude? Where's that?
Yeah, where's the scorpion?
I guess they just assumed you saved Wesley and sprayed
that-
him
yeah,
with
that
that
dude.
stuff.
Like what?
Maybe Wesley came and did it for you.
Yeah, if you saw real quickly, I tried to use the stick instead of the fife, and I was like, "Why is that? Can I just not do it here?" And so I started walking up, and I'm like, "Wait a minute, did I use the stick?" And then
What's the difference?
could you imagine if you like the horse just climbs in? And it's like you just have like a stick, you just like throw it aside.
Wait, wait, stop.
There is only one who can
So yeah, we got the crystal, and we're gonna melt Mab, the Dreamweaver.
The weaver of dreams.
Why are we even doing this?
Our nephew.
Why do we need? Yeah.
Whose daughter, or like, is he Mab's son?
You will need this
Why
Are they
are?
all sisters?
Why do we need to save Mab?
to surround himself.
So that she can wait.
Farewell, Valenice.
You have to like travel somewhere through her. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. I forget.
Yeah, I guess so.
I was like wondering what
It's
that was. I was like,
900%
is that fire?
speed,
What
and
is
that's how
that?
slowly she's walking. Fucking this part. I was just hoping it would make the same sounds as a scorpion. It doesn't.
No, it's a cool dream. Nightmare. Look at her shake.
You remember making?
You weakling!
You remember making dream catchers?
Yeah, I do. I like horsehair.
Horsehair.
No, I don't know. What did we make them
We
out
used
of?
like yarn. We used.
Oh
we
yeah, it
would-
was yarn.
We would like, you know, the top of like plastic bins. We'd like cut out,
Yeah.
and then we'd like wrap yarn around it, and then we just. I thought that was pretty cool.
That was cool. We had like 3 hanging up in our room.
Yeah.
Our roof house.
I remember. I think I had one hanging.
This
out.
guy has crazy eyes because he is stoned.
Your aunts, the Fates, gave me this object to get past your nightmare.
His voice is.
My business with you is
Yeah,
most
yeah.
urgent.
Honestly,
You captured my nightmare in that little thing.
Right?
How amusing.
He's so apathetic.
yeah.
But it's a good voice actor.
Uh-huh.
What a
I
cool dude.
suppose I should have had a second creature on hand, but I seldom weave more than one at a time. Nightmares are solitary creatures, you know.
I really
They
like
will
it.
destroy each other on sight.
Oh, maybe you should remember that bit of information.
Oberon and Titania.
Listen to me. Okay, bitch.
I must
I forget
reach
back-
her Isle
oh, wait,
of
no,
Dreams
never mind, I
while
lied.
awake and cure her, or all will be lost.
Why do we gotta
Your
cure her
sister
again?
is missing. You
What?
must go to Mab immediately.
My sister is missing?
Wait, I will give you something.
Wait, who's the
Wait, who's-
sister?
This one. I forgot, man. But I followed this story so well, and now I don't know why I don't know.
It's like I don't know what saving Mab does.
When you ride
Guess
this
we'll find
magic
out.
tapestry,
It's like, and I just beat this game like 2 days ago. Then again, I
But
guess I
be
wasn't
warned.
paying too much attention.
you will be vulnerable. Hurry, mortal.
You ever feel like when you do stuff really fast, like it's hard to remember? I binge watch all my shows, and then I like hardly ever watch them again. So then I don't really remember a lot of people's names because I just binge watched it, and it's like that blonde head dude.
By the way, that guy started weaving another nightmare. Like at the end, like the black stuff started.
It's pretty cool. Release the Kraken!
There it is! Generic scorpion sounds.
It's the same music when that dude came at you too, and you had
Yeah.
to pull out the flag.
By the way, this just walks and just.
What did she expect? She's
I
been
sped
here
up
before.
just that. And then you use the charged crystal.
The crystal.
Crystal crystal.
Gorge.
What? Who are you?
What?
I am
What?
Valenice.
Did she
that
just
word,
hug
young
that
man?
flying carpet?
Militia has ignited the volcano, and Oberon and Titania cannot be found.
That's it.
Oh, they were looking for.
That fish
Oh,
They're
yeah,
looking
she
for
gives-
his parents.
She gives us a fucking muzzle.
Yeah,
so he can
okay. I
catch
didn't
the
know if that
wind.
was her who gave it to us, or if that were the like parents.
Yeah.
How am I to do that?
Ride. the
Yeah,
wind.
so you're basically looking for his parents.
and ride into the top of the
What? Edgar's parents.
Edgar. Edgar.
Edgar.
Let me say to my main man Edgar.
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 Edgar. Edgar sounds really dumb.
This is my friend Egder.
Egder.
Hi guys.
Yeah. I even messed up and said Edgar.
Yeah, you gotta fucking climb up again.
Catching the wind was really hard for me.
Yeah, it was hard for me too. I cut out a lot of it.
I was like never fast enough.
I missed it. Or did I?
What a weird
There is
like, seating he chose.
I know if you like you can.
Oh yeah, this guy.
You can totally miss, and you'll just throw it off the edge or something.
What have I told you about eating people?
Big brother.
I told you.
Oh, Ma, I was just playing.
Did you say Ma?
Yeah, I think she called him by name.
Young man.
She said Big Brother though.
No way.
What's going on here?
What?
Everyone.
Someone's too slow.
Who are you?
They stopped giving. They gave up on character design. It's just all gray.
This is where like all the close-ups happen though, and like Valenice
Yeah.
has real character features.
This
Her hair doesn't look like a couple buns anymore.
this is where I ultimately question what the fuck has everybody been doing. You get up here, you talk to the winds, and then they go and they find the two people, and they're like, I guess we stopped caring about our job. And it's
Yeah,
like,
they've
this
been
is
looking for their son.
Egder.
Edgar.
That's what they've been doing.
Edgar. Yeah, that's what the Fates told you. They said they're nowhere to be found because they're looking for their son, who's also nowhere to be found because he is what?
Maybe they should fucking put his son on a
What's
leash.
that pink thing?
Find the Lord and
What?
Is that his wife? No. Is
That's
that
just
pink?
another wind.
Just some random one that we know all the rest of them except for her.
Oh, you know.
Probably their daughter.
And now we
Now
play
they're searching still.
the wind. Yeah, they're
What
just
are they
fucking
doing?
dead. Valenice, I'm just gonna say it. You're not gonna find them just by like.
They've been
to
doing
imagine
that
this
for
is
like
days
5
later.
hours.
Wait, what the fuck?
And they ride in on a swan
Yeah,
airplane.
Yep. Look at that guy. It's fucking Brock.
Dude, what a gorgeous wife, though. I
He's
don't
got
know
his
if
eyes
she's as
curved
pretty
close.
as the lady of the earth, though. He looks kind of like Zeus.
I'm trying to think of another character like that that has green skin. Like
The
that.
boogeyman?
Undo what has been done.
A zombie?
Like the only thing I can think of is like that girl in Guardians of the Galaxy. Have you seen that?
Oh, no, I haven't seen it. That was one of the movies that is probably okay, but I didn't want to watch it because I didn't like the raccoon.
It was pretty good. The raccoon. That's a
That-
thing that a lot of people have like been worried about. They're like, oh my god, the raccoon's gonna be so annoying. But it's actually the raccoon's actually pretty good.
This part was really frustrating.
Yeah. I was ready
When
to
I was
walk.
a kid, it was so hard to figure out. I was like, what am I supposed to do? I keep using the thing.
It's like okay.
Did you plug in?
So you stick it in, and it's like true, and it's like how do I switch it? Because it's like switch it to F. How am I?
Yeah, it's really annoying.
How
It's
do I?
like you have to do the
how do I-
bottom.
it's how do I? Where do I go? Because it's like I also couldn't tell if I was like looking at the top of it or if it was just like aiming towards the bottom of it. That's just what it looked like. And I'm like, what the fuck do I do? I'm clicking all over this goddamn wand, and I don't know.
It's
God.
frustrating me because we know what you're supposed to do at this point, and it's
But
like just
I also
press
don't
it.
know how you're supposed to know what you're supposed to do. Oh wait, there's the thing. Donk.
You just look all over the place.
And wait, because the one that's thrown back is a false king. Boom. Egder.
Egder.
Oberon and Titania.
Titania.
Rosella, where are we?
How does he know? How do they know each other?
I don't know. I think she was supposed to be married to him. She was talking about how she was gonna be a bride.
Is that the
remember,
guy
at
from the beginning?
During the music video?
Is that the guy from? Yeah.
I think so. Need to be a bride. Yes, I'm so excited. Why did she want to hide? Why did she want to hide?
Maybe she's not actually excited. She's just saying it. I'm kind of excited,
But I really want to go in,
cry.
or cry, one of the above.
So excited that I want to cry. What a terrible
So excited
life.
that I want to cry. This part was dumb. This part was so dumb.
Yep. Yep.
Is
Also-
it really so easy to get out of a volcano?
Not only that, but it's like, why does it take so long to be able to fucking dig out the side? What am I waiting for?
What do you want from me? I hate this.
I don't even know that song aside from that.
Is that Egder?
Wait, is that just his
Edgar.
horse? Is that not the other horse?
You know, I thought it was the headless horseman's horse, and I guess
It looks the
everyone
same.
just knows him.
Does everybody just share the same horse? And Webb. I guess Webb is just like super strong in this world. And there, finally gets
It's
a
as
shovel.
strong as the World Wide Web. That's
It's
supposed-
as strong
it's,
as the internet superhighway.
It's symbolism for the World Wide Web.
Is it actually what inspired worldwide? I don't fucking know.
Egder, where are you taking? Why are you taking her here?
What are you still doing digging graves? What was that sound? Oh, he was.
Magic.
Yeah, now we're going down.
The second time. Is that really where volcano? What was up there? What was right above that she dug?
It's-
It was that
It was
fountain.
Falderall, yeah.
So the volcano is right next door to the mayor's house.
Also, like Valenice and them, they're going down.
Yeah, so there
What?
would have been a flower in the window right now.
No, wait, how did they get to there from the Troll Kingdom?
Where? Here?
Valenice and Edgar, they went down to the Troll Kingdom to get to the volcano?
I don't know, man. I don't know what they're doing. Maybe like they.
By the way, if you heard the sound of the door opening, some of the sound effects in this game are like the same as
plug in the
Shivers.
machine.
The first time I did that.
Really?
Yeah, because
I didn't know. That's cool.
I mean, it's both Sierra. I don't know if it was like the same people, but it's like, yeah, maybe they're just super generic sound effects. First time I plugged it in, didn't start blinking, so I pulled it out, and then I like tried to use it against her, and then I was like, this doesn't work.
Oh, I see.
Let's wake you up, Bobby.
I plugged it in and then I just left it there the whole time, and then I woke him up.
Yeah, I actually, I died doing this, but I cut it out because I was like, fuck you.
Yeah, because if you don't plug it in, it
By the way,
doesn't
same
charge.
animation 3 times.
Because if you don't plug it in, it doesn't charge, and then
Yeah.
she kills you.
See, look at that little volcano. That's how you know it's all.
His face. Like, that's not funny, guys.
How'd they get there? How did that place not fill up with lava?
I don't know, man. Yeah, because there's a hole full right next to the volcano.
Yeah.
Someone should, you know what? Someone should probably have patched that up a long time ago with cement. Because if you can dig out that, I'm pretty sure the volcano, like the lava,
should-
would have just shot through the
It
wall.
should at least be uncomfortably warm in here.
Oh my God, there's so much wrong with the idea of a volcano being right next door to Yip Yap's house.
Yip yeah, yeah, yik yak.
Archduke Yip Yap, not Mayor.
I wish.
Nice try, Edgar. Last time you were turned into a troll.
I wish we just used the fucking rat again.
Yeah. Scare her away.
3 times with the rat. Or 3 times the rat gets used. Zap. Oh, yeah, that was a weird thing for me. I thought she was turning around to just walk away.
That's what I thought she was doing. I thought she was pretending to walk away.
Yeah, but I think it was just bad animation timing, where she was supposed to just be dodging his attack, but she turned. Yeah, first time I did this, it just didn't work, and she killed me. This fucking rat dog.
BFFs all over again.
Yeah, I remember.
That's her sister. I forgot about that.
Who?
Wait, you'll see.
I'm like, okay.
Yeah, wait for
Oh,
the
okay.
dog to get the heck out of there. In case you accidentally give the life to him.
Yeah.
That would be a mistake.
What would a dog do with that?
I thought we'd never see you again.
Well, yeah, whatever. You sure looked
Very strange hugs and...
You sure looked real hard.
I don't
It's
want
like
to
they were-
hug you for too long.
It's like they were just repelling magnets, and she's like, I can't stay too long. Same.
They were like about to go in for a real good hug, and then they remembered they were
Like-
around people and were nervous.
That guy sounds the same as the fucking rock man.
Egder?
No, Zeus dad.
Well, you see, I was stolen as a baby by an evil fairy named Lolo.
How did-
They've been missing their son for like 17 years.
How did they lose him? They are gods,
Rosella appeared.
and they lost their kid.
I knew
They
she
have
was
connections
special.
with the
She
Fates.
released
They
me
have
from my
connections
slavery
with
to Lolo, and I went home to a
everyone.
fairy.
They have connections with that one dude that rides a horse with no head.
The whole kingdom was
Dude.
overjoyed.
I don't
We
know.
held a ball in our son's
It's like maybe at the beginning, this game could have like had me story, but it's lost me. Too many plot holes. This ain't a timeless
They
story.
have
I'm
been
afraid.
searching for years.
Decades.
That means Militia's been plotting for like 12 years.
Who is she
About
anyways?
17.
Who was? How'd she get
Something
around?
went terribly
What's her
wrong
backstory?
to my sister.
Sister.
Let us start over again.
That's her aunt. And when Rosella gets married, that's going to be her aunt-in-law.
The fuck?
Rosella.
He
it
is
was
not as
I
attractive
who
as he
lured
should have
you into
been.
this
They look
world.
the same.
I
They look like
I
the same
mean,
person.
she's, yeah, stupid nose.
I know you.
She has like a weird forehead area. Like her, imagine that her hair is like, it's not, that's not all hair. Her forehead goes like all the way up there in like a triangle shape.
The red block in the back almost looks like a bow on the top of her head or like a rose or something. Hey, music video time.
This part where they ride the swan airplane.
This screen is so small.
Yeah, I don't understand why they do that. Why is it
It's
so
just
small? That's the thing that Sierra's done with other things.
yeah. I
too,
mean,
hasn't
it was just a thing from the '90s. I mean, when they had to compress it. They had to make it small so it could fit on a floppy disk.
been in my heart
That's
since the day I
pretty,
first.
that makes sense, yeah.
But it's so funny nowadays because it takes up like
May I?
a ninth of the screen.
have the honor of courting you?
That's the cool thing. They're not just gonna get married. They're gonna court each other first.
Yeah.
You may.
Yes.
Yush.
Yes.
But first,
You know
I
what?
want to
That
run
episode
and
of anime that I've been
hide.
watching, it's been like 9 episodes. They still haven't kissed.
I remember I was watching a Zero Punctuation review. And it's like, you know, I don't have that much of a problem with the anime. I saw an anime once. It started with a guy drawing a gun, and it ended with him pulling the trigger. I wouldn't have had that much of a problem with it, except that he missed. Hey, we did it.
Beautiful.
That didn't even seem like two
Now
and a
let's
half
play
hours.
it again.
Oh. Sorry.
Do it again.
Let's fucking.
the right way.
This is how it ended, but this is how it could have ended. Dun, 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 dun,
That would have been cool if there
dun.
were other endings that you could have had. That would have been really hard, I guess.
90s. It's a bit early for that.
It's
What are we
too
watching?
much hard work.
Fucking Clue movie. Have you seen the movie Clue?
No,
It's
oh my gosh,
pretty
we should
good.
do that.
Yeah.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait,
It's
what's-
actually.
Is that with Tim Curry? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I might have seen that, but I
It's,
don't remember.
I quite like it.
We got a lot of movies we have to watch.
We watched that in English
today.
class. I don't think we're gonna watch any of these movies
We're
today.
not. Yes! I'm so excited.
Excited.
But like she's singing about being a bride, but like he only asked her to court her.
And like,
And he was gone since he was a baby, so how did he know his parents?
she's so excited to be a bride, and like her mom's like, "How about this guy is like your husband?" And it's like, ugh.
Wait, I'm really confused for a second. If he was stolen as a baby, how did any of them know who they were looking for? Because he... And how long was the Troll King in that casket? In the closet casket?
What if they were like, we thought we'd never find you? Like, oh my God, who are you?
Yeah, like, I
aren't
don't-
you Edgar, our son? No, my name's Jethro.
My name's King Otar.
I've
been King Otar my
I'm
whole
King
life.
Otar. Well, we made it. Do you have any final thoughts about King's Quest VII?
Everyone should play it. They should play it the right way. Don't use walkthroughs.
Yeah, get stuck.
The only walkthrough you need is walking through the game for hours.
I was gonna say this video, but whatever.
Oh, okay, well.
So for a game that we played, for like one of the very first games that I played, I'm not gonna say it holds up perfectly, but it holds up well enough,
You should do the few games.
at least to be entertained.
Few game.
I don't know that I could do that because it's like a puzzle thing.
That's true.
It's like I might do Socket,
give it away.
like the Genesis game, but you know. We'll think
Yeah,
about it.
that'd be cool.
Think about it. Well, glad to have you in on a recording.
Thank you.
Shame Ducky had to leave partway through, but
Yeah. Hardly
double
got a word in.
doubly a shame that we didn't, laugh at him while he was gone. We didn't
Oh yeah. Well.
we didn't make jokes at his expense.
Well, I don't want to make his friends upset. You know.
What
I don't
friends?
well, exactly, but I didn't want to tell the royal that. So.
Good night, everybody.